Hey, I just want to shoot a quick video here to show you how you can use the AI help desk on the Print on Demand Coach platform version 2.0. So this is one of the probably best features, well, not the best, but coolest features of the site. When you need help and you're in a membership and you go and you post something and you can ask a question and then hopefully you get an answer from somebody in the membership, but you can't really give details because if you give details of like your store or your products or whatever private stuff, then you just know that there's going to be other members in that membership that are going to go and look at your store and sort by bestsellers and steal all your stuff and copy them and undercut you and all that, horrible things that happen when you're in a group setting inside of a coaching program. So what I did is I said, okay, I know that's a problem. I also know over the years that I would just have members that would just send me private messages with all this information. So when I coded the new platform, I wanted to make sure that I could handle this in an organized way. So now within the platform itself, you have your own help desk. And the cool part is it's not just you and me, it's you, me, and my AI twin, AI Will, who's been trained on everything I know. But I don't just leave you hanging. So I don't just let you and AI Will converse back and forth. I also have my own admin page where I can see everything and we can see statuses. So if I go into one, this is just some test ones. You can see your open threads and your closed ones will go here. And if you click on this one, then there's a big close thread button that you and I can do. So if we interact back and forth and then finally you're like, okay, I'm good. And then you close the thread, then back here, it'll move right down into this area. So I'll just do this one. I'll close this thread as an example. You see it move down there. And then I can always start a new one. I can ask a question, whatever you want to do. Oh, by the way, I like dark mode better, but some people don't. You can ask a question and then ask AI Will to reply right away. That's what the purpose of AI Will is, because another problem with memberships and with communities is, say you're in on the other side of the planet from me. Well, you might have to wait 10 hours to get a response. With AI Will, you get a response right away. So you can type anything you want, he will answer. And then I also get notifications too, but mine go to a nice little page here that nobody else can access but me. So I don't care if you see the URL. So now in here, I can see this is my admin, and I can see all of them, and I can see new ones, and I can see waiting on me, and I can see waiting on members, and I can see closed ones. So if you go in and type something, you and AI Will can interact, but then I can come in and it's going to put right into this column, into this section, waiting on me. So these are posts that I have not interacted with yet on your or help desk posts, help desk requests, questions that I have not interacted with yet. So I have a whole list of them here. So this keeps me organized, and this means nothing falls through the cracks ever. And then I can also look on ones that, okay, I responded, and now I'm waiting on a member response in here. And then I can see the closed ones and everything. So it's kind of cool that way. I think I've thought of everything with this. Oh, sorry. Dark mode. Oh, you didn't work. Okay, well, I'll fix that. But it's just a very cool way for you to get help like right away. So now you don't have to wait. You don't have to worry about other people seeing it. So let's do a quick example here. Let's go here and say, I don't know, what is the best niche for ornaments this Christmas? I want to create a bunch of personalized ornaments in my store. What niches or sub niches are best, as in which ones will make me the most money. I just hit submit, and so it'll go to AI Will right away, who will read it, and it'll say this: Personalized ornaments are a gold mine during the holiday season. It's all about finding the right niches. Think about what people love to commemorate. Family themes are always a hit, like First Christmas as a family pet ornaments. Then you've got hobbies or interests like sports, travel, even specific fandoms. Seasonal trends also give you a boost. Think about popular movies or TV shows that are trending. Do some research using the Etsy Insights and Amazon Insights tool to see what's hot. Test a few designs in the niches and see what resonates. Go make some ornaments that'll jingle all the way. So then I'll see that too in my admin. And these AI will is also trained on the tools that you get with the membership. So you do get these two, which allow you to go to like Etsy and look at ornaments. So you could just go here and we just type in personalized ornament. Oh, actually there's one right there. Let's look at this one. So you go and look at this, and then this is the Etsy Insights tool. You can move this around wherever you want. But it'll show you like the reviews on this item. There's 2,360, which means, well, after shipping and cost of goods sold, they're not really making any money. I don't get how these people do this. Are they just losing money? So strange. I really don't get that. Even if I put that down to $1, then the unit profit is like $2. Okay, well, still. So if they have 2,360 listings on that item, which apparently they do, and then the store has even more, I guess. I'm trying to find the store listings somewhere in here. But the point is, even at $2 unit profit, that's actually not too bad. So I'm guesstimating about 15,733 sales for an estimated revenue of 120,000 and an estimated profit of 31,000. So this little tool is included with the membership too. So going back here, AI will is actually telling you, you know what, go research them. And there's the Amazon one as well, which is super easy to use too. Let's go to Amazon. And let's type that in. There it is, personalized ornament. Now Amazon I don't think has as many, but apparently they have some. There's one. So this is the Amazon one. So it'll pop up on any Amazon page. And this one is saying $8.49, eh? $7.90. Jeez. Wow. I don't think people on here understand how. I don't get it. I really don't. $7.99. Wow. Crazy. Anyway, so if we set that cost of goods sold at $1 and shipping at $4, then the price is like actually pulling up $8.49. So there must be some options in here somewhere. Unit profit 222, and then reviews are about 563, which is right. So the estimated sales is about 3,700, revenue 31, and profit is about 8,000. So there you go. AI will gave you some advice on the help desk, and you can even respond. And you can say, okay, cool. In the pet niche, which breeds are the most popular for dogs? Something like that. And then you got to click it here. And then we'll get AI will to respond like right away instead of waiting. So when it comes to dog breeds, can't go wrong with classics. Think about breeds like Labs, Golden Retrievers, French Bulldogs, German Shepherds. They have massive following, are often top of mind for pet owners looking to celebrate their furry friends. I'll consider tapping into trends or designer breeds like Golden Doodles or Corgis. People have shown off their unique pets. Do some quick research with, again, the Etsy Insights tool to see which breeds are trending. Once you got your top picks, create some eye-catching designs. Get ready for those holiday sales. Go test it. Let me know how it goes. So there you go. You've got your own interaction, your own help desk. You could even say, like, here's my listing. Can you analyze it for me? Or here's some numbers for my ad account. Can you analyze this for me? What do you think? And AI will is actually trained on 225 hours of training from me, and it's also using the RAG method, which let's show you. for training AI. So what happens with this? It's funny. Retrieval augmented generation AI method that enhances a large language model's responses by providing it with external information at the time of the query rather than relying solely on its initial training data. Involves a three-step process. First, retrieving relevant information from a knowledge base. Second, augmenting the prompt with this retrieved data. And finally, using a generative model to generate a more accurate context-aware response based on the augmented prompt. This is a way to train an AI for specific knowledge without the high cost of retraining the model itself. So this is what I'm trying to implement with AI Will right now. I've also got some back-end stuff going on where I can see all the responses that he gives inside the platform, and I can say like, this is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad, and that's training him too on what I want to see from him. So kind of like, I don't want to say like training your dog, but I guess like training your dog to sit or stand. I don't know, or maybe it's like more like raising a kid than training a dog, because when you're raising children, you're teaching them all the skills and things that they are going to need for later on in life, right? So that's what I look at AI Will as right now. He's kind of like a little toddler running around, and eventually he'll get older and wiser, and then one day maybe he can 100% replace me, but at this point I don't think he can. So he's good, but I'm still there too. So in that AI help desk, you get you, me, and him. So I think this is going to help people quite a bit getting private support for your business. And I don't know of anywhere else that even offers this. So there you go. That's my little walkthrough of the how to use the AI help desk on the platform. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, let me know.